The story begins with Anya, a cheerful girl who works in a bakery and is constantly surrounded by food. Her boyfriend is Zhenya, a bodybuilder and swimming coach. When they first met, Anya was a size 0. But as time passed, Anya's weight slowly began to increase. One day, the couple has to attend a friend's wedding. Anya tries on her old clothes, but they no longer fit her. She tries to console herself, thinking no one will notice. What does it matter? But deep down, she knows it matters a lot. Her changed body is now eroding her self-confidence. Zhenya also understands everything, but he knows this is a very sensitive topic for Anya, so he says nothing. While changing, Anya tears several dresses, but finally manages to wear a suitable one. When she comes out in the dress, Zhenya's face falls. He's shocked to see her. This is no longer the girl he once loved. Zhenya is worried that all his fitness industry friends will be at the wedding, and he feels ashamed to take Anya with him. He slowly starts giving hints, suggesting, "It's okay if you don't want to go." Anya senses this too and says, "Maybe I should just stay home and order a pizza." Zhenya breathes a sigh of relief. Anya wants Zhenya to stay home with her, but Zhenya says, "I'll just congratulate them and come right back." Before leaving, he lifts Anya and seats her on the kitchen counter. But when Anya tries to kiss him, Zhenya instantly pulls away. Anya understands everything, but she hides her pain. After Zhenya leaves, she puts on comfortable clothes and steps on the weighing scale. 76 kilograms. She tells herself, "I must lose weight, drink water." That's it. But the very next moment, she makes fried food and starts scrolling on her mobile phone. Meanwhile, some photos pop up on her phone, wedding pictures. In a group photo, Zhenya and his slim and fit friends are visible. Then Anya spots a girl kissing Zhenya's cheek in a boomerang video. That was enough. Anya gets furious, puts on a dress, applies makeup, and heads straight to the wedding. She calls her best friend Natasha. When Natasha sees Anya, she says, "Yes, you've gotten a bit bigger, but you still look just as beautiful." Holding Anya's face, she tells her, "Be confident. Don't be afraid of anyone." When Anya arrives at the wedding venue, she sees Zhenya dancing with the same girl, and they are quite close. Jealousy completely overwhelms Anya. She walks straight up and stands between the girl and Zhenya. Zhenya is completely shocked, but he continues dancing without saying anything. The other girl is offended and leaves, making a face. A little later, Anya and Zhenya sit at a table. Anya starts eating and asks, "Why were you dancing with that girl?" Zhenya says, "We were all dancing in a group. It was nothing special." But when Anya keeps pressing him, Zhenya's patience breaks. He angrily says, "I don't love you anymore. You just keep eating, and you've become a burden to me." Tears well up in Anya's eyes. But before they can talk further, the newly married couple approaches them. They both put on fake smiles, but then the bride asks Anya, "Are you pregnant?" Hearing this, Anya's face turns pale. Now Zhenya gets up without a word, says goodbye to Anya forever, and walks away. The next scene is inside a bus. Anya sits alone, her tears won't stop. She doesn't care who is watching or what they are thinking. She goes straight to her mother's house. Her mother is sitting and talking with a man. The mother's friend sees the expression on Anya's face and understands everything, leaving them alone. Anya tells her mother, "He left me just because I gained weight." Her mother laughs and says, "You're not fat, you just have broad bones." Hearing this makes Anya feel even worse. She lies down on the sofa and starts looking at old photos on her phone. Pictures of Zhenya, their laughter, their old moments. Everything is now a source of pain. She then zooms in on a photo of herself from a few months ago, a thinner body. She looks completely different from her current self. The next morning, Anya gets a call from her best friend, Natasha. Natasha invites her over. Anya sets up her bed on Natasha's balcony and sits there, repeatedly recounting the story of her breakup. Natasha tells her that Zhenya dropped off all her belongings yesterday. Anya can stay there until she finds a new place. Natasha and her husband, Dimas, both try to comfort Anya. Dimas jokes, "You're the hottest girl in this city," but his words have no effect on Anya. Her heart is broken, and all she wants to do is cry, scream, and blame herself. She only wants one thing, Zhenya to come back. The next morning, Natasha comes to Anya and tells her a story. "I had a friend in the exact same situation as you. Her boyfriend also left her just because she gained weight. But what did that girl do? She didn't just cry. She went straight to the gym and in a month transformed herself so much that the boyfriend came crawling back. That poor boyfriend was so regretful of his decision that he filled her whole office with flowers to get her back. But Anya was not going to melt so easily. When Anya tells Natasha that she doesn't have money to go to the gym, Natasha gives her an amazing idea. Take a 1-week free trial at every gym in the city. You'll lose weight and it won't cost anything. The next morning, Anya repeats her daily affirmations, drinks a glass of water, and goes to the gym for the first time. She gets on the treadmill, stumbling and hesitating repeatedly, but she doesn't give up. However, her hard work goes down the drain when, just an hour later, she sits in a restaurant and eats enough food for 2 people. Natasha, who works at the same restaurant, throws her food in the dustbin and says, "You couldn't control yourself for even 2 hours." Back at home, Anya tries a bizarre body wrapping trick on herself. She applies moisturizer all over her body and wraps herself in plastic wrap. She thinks this will help her lose weight, but inside the plastic wrap, she sits comfortably and eats an entire packet of chips. In the middle of the night, she tries to sneak food from the fridge, but Natasha catches her. The next day, Anya vows that she will not eat anything unhealthy today. This becomes even more difficult because she works in a bakery. While decorating a cake, she instinctively licks the icing off her finger. To punish herself, she does 10 squats. All day long, she suppresses her desire to eat. There comes a moment when she is alone with an entire cake. She stares at it, walks around the room, looks for excuses, and finally gives up, devouring half of the cake alone. She now understands that this is not just greed, it is an illness. She searches the internet for help groups for people struggling with eating disorders and joins a meeting. It's all women there, but there is one lone boy too, Kolya. When everyone introduces themselves, Anya lies. She says her name is Angela, and she's a journalist doing a story on eating disorders. None of the women sitting there are willing to accept their condition. Seeing this, Kolya gets up angrily and calls everyone fat, even himself. He points towards Anya and says, "And you're lying because you also can't accept that you have this problem." Anya pretends to take a phone call and leaves the meeting. But Kolya follows her and asks her to join him at a nearby restaurant. Anya cannot refuse because when food is in front of her, she simply can't say no. At the restaurant, Kolya proposes a deal. Let's become each other's fitness sponsors. That means we'll work out together every day. We'll ask each other before eating anything, and we'll motivate each other when we feel weak. Anya has some doubts about Kolya's intentions, but she still thinks, what's the harm in trying once? Starting the very next day, Anya and Kolya begin going for runs in the park every morning. Initially, Anya doesn't enjoy spending time with Kolya at all, but slowly she realizes Kolya is a very good person on the inside. He is completely unashamed of his body, which is new and surprising for Anya. Gradually, by spending time with Kolya, Anya also starts accepting her own body. Now, they both talk before every meal, support each other, and having gone through the same struggle, understand each other well. In a few weeks, Anya's weight slowly starts to decrease, but when she goes to a pool party and sees thin, attractive girls, her confidence starts to waver again. Whenever she feels disappointed, Kolya is with her. They both shout loudly together to let out all their frustration, but there's one thing that bothers Kolya. Anya's entire effort is only to get Zhenya's praise. This fact causes a little jealousy in Kolya's heart. In a month, Anya loses a few kilos and is now ready to meet Zhenya again. She buys a stunning swimsuit and deliberately bumps into Zhenya at a swimming pool. Zhenya, who is a coach there, is stunned to see her. After a short conversation, they start splashing him around in the water, throwing water at each other and joking. Everything is going perfectly. Just then, the same girl from the wedding party shows up and introduces herself as Zhenya's girlfriend. Anya's heart breaks once again. She parties all night, drinking heavily, just to forget the pain. The next morning, when she wakes up, she finds herself in Kolya's bed, unclothed. She panics, but Kolya respectfully says he didn't even look at her. In a flashback, we are shown that the previous night, Anya was about to go home with a stranger. when Kolya arrived just in time and took a punch to save her. After this strange morning, Anya goes straight to her mother and tells her everything. Her mother explains, there is still a deep wound in her heart from her father abandoning her. That's why she repeatedly seeks love from boys who are not worthy of her. Anya understands and decides to meet her father the very next day. The journey is long, about a 5-hour drive, so she makes Kolya her driver. On the way, Kolya tries several times to express his feelings, but Anya doesn't understand his emotions. Finally, they reach a wooden house where Anya's father, Sergey, lives with a woman. Anya directly asks, why did you distance yourself from my life? But Sergey reminds her of an old incident. Once I brought a gift for your birthday, but you yelled profanities at me from the window and chased me away. That night, Anya accidentally knocks over a candle, and the entire wooden house catches fire. Sergey screams in anger, seeing his house burn, but he is only concerned about his house, not his daughter's safety. Seeing this hurts Anya even more. She and Kolya immediately return. Before leaving, Anya gives Kolya a light kiss on the nose. Kolya feels like he's walking on flowers from that one moment. He is so happy that he even sells his watch to buy flowers to surprise Anya the next morning. The next day, Sergey comes to meet Anya again. For the first time, he sincerely apologizes and says, I was not a good father, but I want to change now. The father and daughter put their conflict behind them and grow close again. Sergey dances with Anya, just like Anya used to dance in his lap as a child. After this, Anya goes to meet Kolya at a fitness marathon. She sees him drinking a cold drink, snatches the glass, and throws it away. She says with full confidence, I am your sponsor now. You haven't lost weight, so it's my responsibility to fix you. They both participate in the marathon and complete it with all their might. After the marathon is over, Kolya musters the courage to kiss Anya. And for the first time, Anya understands what true happiness is. She realizes that being obsessed only with her body can never bring happiness. Happiness comes when we accept ourselves, just like Kolya did. He was always trying to better himself, but was never ashamed of his body. Now, Anya also wants to be that strong, confident, and self-loving. If you like this story, please subscribe for more videos like this. If you also love your body and face, be sure to write I love myself in the comments. This will be an inspiration for all of us.